How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we have the Brainwavz Zero in-ear monitors. Now, if you don't know what in-ear monitors are, well, basically they're meant to be neutral sounding earbuds. So you can actually make videos and produce and listen to whatever you're listening to in terms of production. So if you're someone who's a creator, these are going to be pretty useful. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So starting off with the cable here, it is about 5 feet long and it has a nice rubberized flat profile, which is going to make it much harder to actually tangle up the cable. The 3.5mm connection here is gold plated and it has about this much flex, so if you're someone who likes to put their phone upside down with their cable pointed at their pocket, then this may not be for you. And moving up the cable here, we can find the Y connector, and here is a close-up of what it looks like. Overall, pretty sturdy, and so far I haven't had an issue with it. Moving further up the cable here, on the left side, we can find the controls as well as the microphone on the other side. The buttons here are nice and clicky and they're very distinct, so we got volume up, volume down, pause and play. And on the back, we got the microphone that we're going to be taking a listen to in just a bit. And lastly, we have the earbuds themselves, and these are pretty nicely made. They feel great, they sound great, and overall, they're pleasant to actually work with. On the back, we get some ventilation holes as well as a Brainwavz logo and a nice red accent on the cable guard, and they're both made out of a nice aluminum body. And before we go ahead and talk about the audio quality as well as the microphone quality, let's go ahead and take a look inside this little pouch that is included. So as you guys have saw in the unboxing, we got a couple things inside the packaging, and one major thing that I was very impressed by was the sheer amount of tips. Check this out, we have a ton of tips with pretty much every type out there, so let's take a closer look here. We get the ones that are ranging from large, medium to small, of these small exit points, as well as the ones with the large exit points with a softer material on the outside, and then we got the triple stack and the double stack, a clip just in case if you want one. But the one that I was very impressed by, as you guys can see here, were the Comply S400 tips that were included. You get one pair in the box, and if you don't know what the Comply S400s are, they're very premium and super comfortable. And what these essentially are pretty much memory foam type of earbud tips. And basically how these work is pretty awesome. So you go ahead and squish these up, you stick them in your ear, and it'll automatically reform and make a very nice tight seal in your ear. So not only they're not going to slip anymore, but they're also going to make a very comfortable seal inside your ear. These are very awesome, and if you ever get a chance to try these out, I definitely recommend getting one. Are these tips going to wear out eventually? Yeah, they're going to wear out eventually, but in the meantime, you're going to have a fantastic time using these because they're just so damn comfortable and they create such a nice seal. And here's what it looks like without any tip. So it's a pretty large format, and overall everything sticks in there very easily without much hassle. So far, my favorite ones were actually the exotic ones, one of them being the memory foam, of course. I've also enjoyed the triple stack, not so much of the double stack, and lastly, I did enjoy the soft tip large format ones. So with all that being said, how do these sound? Are they worth it? Are they any good? And is the microphone any good as well? Well, I am pretty happy to tell you that these actually sound pretty great, and they're very neutral, just a tiny bit on the warmer side, but they're overall pretty fantastic for monitoring audio. Whether you're editing video, recording video, and listening to your audio in real time, or you just like your music very neutral and not bassy, these are going to be a fantastic pair of earbuds. They sound great, and I totally recommend getting them if you've been looking for a nice budget option for in-ear monitors. And considering the amount of tips you get here, you're going to definitely find something that is very comfortable. But again, I am now a big fan of these memory foam tips. They get pretty decently loud, but nothing crazy. If you're someone who likes super loud audio that's going to make you deaf, then these may not be for you. But obviously, they provide plenty of sound. If you're someone who has an LG phone that has a built-in DAC, these will not activate the hi-fi DAC. So yeah, the earbuds themselves sound pretty great, but how does the microphone sound like? Well, here's a sample of what it sounds like. This segment is currently being recorded through my LG V20 premium audio recorder, and here's what it sounds like. As you can hear, it's pretty muffled, and overall, it's not the best, nor it's the worst, but at least the earbuds themselves sound pretty great, and overall, pretty clear. So let's go ahead and move on. And that is actually pretty much it for this video. So do I recommend these? Should you get them? Are they worth the money? Well, if you're looking for a budget option for in-ear monitors, then these are definitely a fantastic option. The build quality is pretty great, the audio quality is really nice and neutral, but the microphone here just simply, let's just say it's not the best. But considering that these are currently being sold for around $30 on sale, where the usual price is $50, these are definitely worth considering or just straight up getting, because the audio quality you're getting from these is pretty fantastic. And if you're someone who is editing video and wants to listen to the audio in a neutral manner, yes, I do recommend these. And if you are interested in these, I will leave a link for them in the description below. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, if you did, hit the like button and subscribe for content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.